Welcome to Billabong Retreat Podcasts, a place to find simple ideas for living happier and healthier lives based on ancient wisdoms and modern science. You can find out more at www.billabongretreat.com.au/blog. We hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Basia Nowacki, and I'm one of the yoga teachers here at Billabong Retreat. In today's podcast, I'm going to be discussing how you can transform your tea time into a meditation practice. So one of the most common things I hear when it comes to challenges people face with meditation is not actually finding the time to do it. The time they feel they have to put aside to sit down and meditate. Most often, people are already feeling so time poor, and so taking the time to just sit and be makes them feel like it's a bit too luxurious as well. Now, while that topic is something I could address and talk a lot about, offering maybe another perspective on prioritizing, for some people, this might actually be your real reality. And so one really easy way to insert meditation into your everyday life is actually transforming an existing activity. Something you already do, but making it into a meditation practice. This in essence is what mindfulness is, so I'm not really inventing anything new. But there are some activities where this is much easier done than others, and the activity I'm proposing you change is your tea time. Okay, so first disclaimer is, if you're not a tea drinker, don't worry. See if you can apply the same principle to a beverage that you can and that you do enjoy to drink. Now, the reason I chose tea is for its inherent meditative essence. And again, that's not something I'm inventing, because if you look back at tea history and culture, especially in the Japanese Zen tradition, the tea ceremony was a very formal practice of tea meditation. That's where tea and meditation was first combined. Now, I'm not proposing we take it to that level, but we can definitely take its essence into your next cup of tea. So how do we do this? So firstly, see if you can dedicate one of your cups of teas to this practice. I'm assuming you have many cups of teas throughout the day, and some of those might have not been cups of teas that you have alone or are fully present. So see if you can just dedicate at least one of those cups of teas to be fully present in that single activity and not be multitasking or doing anything else. Just at least changing that one cup of tea, or at least the first 5 minutes of it. The next part of this practice is to actually begin the practice the moment the kettle boils. You can see this as the little chim dinging the sound of the beginning of your meditation practice. Then, as you pour the water into your cup, see if you can listen to the sound of the water entering your cup. Then find a comfortable spot where you can sit with your cup of tea, where you ideally won't be distracted. Once seated, with a gentle embrace of your cup in both of your hands, take 4 conscious, deep breaths, allowing your body to really relax and even a little bit more each time you exhale. And see if you can feel as you take those 4 conscious breaths that you're softening to the present moment. Then when you feel ready and after you've taken those 4 conscious breaths, begin to feel the cup through your hands. Gently explore it by running your hands around the rim of the cup, the handle of the cup, the sides, the bottom, noticing and feeling the texture of the cup, the form of the cup, and the warmth of the cup. You can even feel the warmth of the cup coming out through to your fingers, into your palms, into your hands, and even up into your arms. And do take a few moments to just spend that time in that simple activity. Then gently lift the cup towards your nose, and as you do, notice the weight of the cup, if it feels heavy or light, And then once it's up to your nose, begin to breathe into the aroma of the tea, connecting to your breath and allowing that gentle steam to lightly tickle your face. Again, take a few moments here just to allow that awareness through the sense of smell. And opening your eyes, begin to look at your cup of tea, really looking at your cup like you're seeing it for the very first time. Noticing the shades of the colors it has, the reflections it has, and the different tones it has. And then slowly take a sip of the tea and let it sit in your mouth. Notice the sensations that arise there when it does let it sit in the mouth. Maybe the desire to swallow, maybe feeling the warmth of the tea warming the insides of your mouth. Maybe even you can start swishing it around in your mouth to explore the tastes of the tea. And when you feel ready, again after a few moments here, mindfully follow the tea all the way down into your stomach as you swallow. And follow it until you cannot follow it anymore. And then allow yourself just to sit for a minute with that experience. Notice how it felt, how it was for you. And then when you feel ready, gently continue. Continue to maybe take 4 more sips like this with that level of intention, or for the whole remainder of your practice of your cup of tea. The last thing I'd like to offer for the practice is when you decide to end the practice, bring a little smile to your face, offering gratitude for this time that you have had with your cup of tea, and allowing yourself to simply be with what is. And there you have it, a mindful cup of tea, transforming your tea time into a meditation practice. And let me know how you go if you have any questions. I'll also prepare a formal practice where you can actually listen to it with your cup of tea. Until next time, enjoy.
You have been listening to a Billabong Retreat podcast, a place to find simple ideas for living happier and healthier lives based on ancient wisdoms and modern science. You can find out more at www.billabongretreat.com.au/blog. We hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to welcoming you again.